So Misfits 20 is officially wrapped up. Wade got the W. I was ecstatic, bro. I was at work as to why I couldn't do a watch party, but I was nervous, shaking the whole time. I was watching it on the side. I was just so happy for him. It was the highlight of the whole event. Now, Darren Till surprised me. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was just gonna be like every other MMA fighter that tried to take up boxing and failed, but he displayed some pretty good boxing ability. I mean, that uppercut, he would time off the jab, kept catching Anthony, and it dropped him on multiple occasions. I know I was trashing on him versus Tommy when it originally got announced, and I'll take it on the chin. Like, that would have been a very competitive fight. Props to Till. Respect to AT as well. He went up, I think, 2 weight classes for this one. Fought a full-blown heavyweight. I heard he got rushed to the hospital after the fight, ended up collapsing, so God bless him. I hope he's okay. Showed a ton of heart in there. He got up after every single knockdown, so you just got to show him respect. Boxing is very dangerous. It's not a game to play, which is kind of what leads me to the topic of this video. I'm actually really surprised because with the amount of times KSI went at Jake for fighting older guys, for him to do the same thing, it just goes against everything he said, and even more so that the guy isn't even a fighter. He's fighting someone named Wayne Bridge, some football player from the UK. He has gray hair. He had one 4-round amateur fight 7 years ago. There's no value there. And I want you to all look at this video of Wayne Ridge right after the fight announcement talk about how he hasn't trained enough or doesn't train at all.
How long have you been training now in boxing? How long have you been doing a bit?
Oh no, I just on and off really. I don't do a lot. I haven't done a lot. So, like I said, I'm just up for a challenge. He's young, he's 30, 44, 44, so it's a good challenge for me, do you know what I mean? I love a challenge.
Also, I thought I'd bring up some funny tweets. List of people better than Wayne fucking Bridge. And it's just a list of like everybody. Ends with literally anybody. One person in the replies put, the planet Earth. Considering Darren Till's performance tonight and the fact that he didn't get bruised up too much, I think he could be ready in 2 months. I mean, he even said in an interview he would be down to run it in March.
Listen, let's not talk about that. KSI just called me out. So what about him then? Who's he calling out? Who's he talking to? So what's the next fight in it? March 28th? Me and KSI.
Well, he's fighting Wayne Bridge.
Lad, fuck Wayne Bridge. He's fighting me, mate. What's he fighting Wayne Bridge for?
So it's the next day. KSI has since spoken out about all the backlash, and he seems to not give a shit.
Now, I went on Twitter, and even in the stadium, there was a few boos going around. What was your reaction to the negative feedback?
I love it. I love it, man. I love the negativity. I love drawing a reaction from people. For me, 2025, I want it to be a case where no matter what, you want to watch me. You know, I'm going to be fighting him at a weight that I've never fought at before, at a heavier weight, because, you know, I'm eyeing that Jake Paul fight. So if I got to learn to use this, you know, heavier body, I got to find my way a bit, see how it feels. And once I do what I want to do against Wayne Bridge, we move on to the next, and, you know, eventually put Jake Paul in the corner.
Wayne Bridge is like 177. At least that's what Google's telling me. So I don't really get the point. You gotta think the worst part about fighting older opponents is it's harder for them to get in shape. They're more vulnerable to injuries in camp. Like, there's a good chance this doesn't even happen. My biggest critique is that the guy isn't even a fighter. So how are you gonna learn anything about yourself or get rid of ring rust, as he calls it a warm-up fight, when you're probably gonna knock the guy out in 2 minutes? And taking it back to the interview where he said he doesn't train, does that mean he hasn't started yet? I heard the fight got signed a couple days ago, so this dude is 44, hasn't fought in 7 years, has to possibly go up in weight again, maybe Google's wrong, and he only has 2 months to train. I understand he's coming off a loss, but to go from Tommy Fury to this guy makes absolutely no sense. So we'll see what happens. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Maybe I'm being a little too over dramatic, I don't know. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace. Also, I'm from the US, so I have no idea who this guy is, which I think makes it a whole lot worse. Maybe for you guys in the UK, it's like somewhat exciting, but I have no idea.
I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. They know me with snow size skinny and they from. I don't know nothing about the rice, I'm just cold. 40 something movies, so I've been told.